The topic I'll be treating is the silent weight of emotional abuse in relationship. Many people believe domestic violence only shows itself in bruises, broken bones, or loud fights. But let's pause and ask, what about the wounds you can't see? What about the scars left on the inside? Today, I want us to confront one of the most silent yet devastating forms of abuse: emotional violence. Emotional abuse doesn't leave fingerprints. It doesn't show up on police reports the same way physical assaults do. Instead, it hides in insults, constant criticism, manipulation, gaslighting, and a steady erosion of someone's self-worth. It's the partner who tells you you're nothing without me. The one who makes you question your memory, your intelligence, even your sanity over time. This invisible violence makes the victim feel smaller and smaller until they no longer recognize themselves. Let me tell you about a young woman. We'll call her Maria. Maria never had a black eye, never went to the hospital. But from the outside, her relationship looked normal. But behind closed doors, her partner controlled her phone, questioned her every move, mocked her dreams, and isolated her from family and friends. She started to believe she was worthless, that no one else would ever love her. And that's exactly what emotional abuse does. It traps you in a cage built from words, not fists. Studies show that survivors of emotional abuse often suffer anxiety, depression, and PTSD at the same or even higher levels than survivors of physical violence. In fact, many survivors report that the psychological wounds are harder to heal than the physical ones. Why? Because broken bones mend, but words, when repeated daily in cruelty, can echo for years. And yet, society still downplays emotional abuse. People say at least he didn't hit you. But should we really measure violence only by the presence of blood or bruises? Shouldn't we also measure it by the destruction of someone's confidence, their joy, their sense of safety? The truth is, recognizing emotional abuse is the first step to breaking free. If you find yourself walking on eggshells around your partner, if your voice has been silenced, if you constantly feel you're never enough, please understand this is not love. Love does not humiliate. Love does not isolate. Love does not control. For anyone watching this who feels trapped in a cycle of emotional violence, I want you to hear me clearly. You deserve better. You deserve respect, freedom, and peace of mind. And you're not alone. Around the world, millions are fighting the same hidden battle. Please reach out to a trusted friend, to a counselor, to organizations that provide shelter and support. Even one conversation can be the beginning of your freedom. So the next time we talk about domestic violence, let's widen the lens. Let's remember Maria. Let's remember every survivor who has been silenced, not by fists, but by words. Emotional abuse is violence, and recognizing it is the first step towards ending it. This message is not just for victims, it's for all of us, friends, families, communities. We must learn to spot the signs, believe the survivors, and speak out against abuse in every form. Because silence only helps the abuser, but awareness Awareness saves lives. This is not just about statistics, it's about dignity, it's about humanity, and it's about giving people back the right to live without fear. If you or someone you know is suffering, please don't wait for bruises to appear before you act. Emotional scars are real, and healing begins when we choose to see them. My name is Shedrack Worth. Bye for now.